Okay, golf course closures say less about sport, more about a difficult business. Golf course closes, game is doomed. As the Southern California Golf Association's Director of Governmental Affairs, Craig Kessler is in a position to see and hear that more often than he'd like. That drumbeat about golf collapsing is just so much nonsense, Kessler said. It's not supported by any evidence. Kessler was on the phone talking about San Diego's latest loss, the imminent closing of Carmel Mountain Ranch Country Club. When the 32-year-old course is shuttered after play July 8th, it'll become the 7th facility, 5th public, that has been lost in San Diego in recent years. There's no way to make that a positive for golfers who lose another playing option and the residents who will have to contend with their semi-green extended backyards becoming a weed-infested wasteland with no clue what the future brings to the space. But the closings say less about the state of golf's overall health, stable, though not robust, than they do about the business market forces that have changed dramatically in the last decade. Golf around the country, and notably in Southern California, is experiencing what the suits like to call a correction. They say it had to happen for long-term sustainability. Everyone now admits developers went a little nuts in building courses in the 1990s and early 2000s. The appetite peaked in 2001, when 284 courses opened in the United States. Tiger Woods had something to do with that, and so did home builders who seized the chance to sell entire communities on the merits of a golf lifestyle. Home buyers and golfers gobbled that up, according to Pellucid Industry Report in 2000. 518 million rounds were played, the most for any country in the world ever. There's no way that could last, not with the arrival of the Great Recession, skyrocketing water rates, rising labor costs, and changing lifestyles over 18 years. We'd become accustomed to absorbing bad business models, Kessler said. There were lots of waterfalls and $100 green fees. It took a while for the golf industry to find its equilibrium. Kessler noted courses in population centers being closed for other commercial purposes is nothing new. He cited Fox Hills Country Club in Culver City. It opened in the 1920s and once hosted the Los Angeles Open, but was sold in the 1960s and became a shopping mall. Right now, if you want to own a farm or a golf course, Kessler said, there is enormous development potential and the value is higher than all but the most successful golf operations. It's easy to look at recent declines in golf and easy to look at water rates. Both are factors, but reality is that you own the property and you want to sell it to make more money off of it. Pellucid reported with an exclamation point that 71 million fewer rounds were played in 2017 than in 2000. That seems disastrous until you know golfers played 441 million rounds in 1995 compared to 447 million last year. That's hardly a monumental collapse. It's just that there are probably still too many golf courses for the inventory of regular golfers. Old-fashioned market principles are taking care of that. Just 25 courses opened in America last year, while 175 closed. Through 2017, we've seen 12 straight years of more courses going to seed than being constructed. In San Diego County, I count 40 golf facilities with at least one championship-length course that are available to the public. I include most of the military courses because they allow public play now. There are another dozen executive and Part 3 layouts. John McNair looks at those numbers and sees more room for attrition. As the vice president of JC Golf, which operates 9 courses in San Diego, including Carmel Mountain, McNair and his people battle every day with every other facility for golfers' bucks. As much as golfers want to think of it as their recreation opportunity, like going to the beach, golf is an honorary business. The profit margins are narrow and some of the most critical factors are out of the owner's control. Hello, drought, and water costs. We need less golf courses, and that's the bottom line. McNair told me a couple of months ago, it continues to be the root of the problem. We probably need 5 or 6 more in San Diego County to go, and maybe another 20 in all of Southern California. Does he think that'll happen? Well, it'll be a slower trickle, McNair said, but I feel pretty confident it's gonna happen. It would be unfair to speculate here about which courses in the area might close, but if you golf regularly around the country, it's not hard to take note of those that seem troubled. Start with this profile: brown fairways, receding lakes, spotty sand in the bunkers, fewer staff, cut rate prices on the golf reservation websites. Sadly, as we head into more months without rain, there are quite a few out there looking like that right now. It's disheartening to see some of our favorite courses fade into disrepair, or worse, close. They're like our beloved bygone restaurants. We remember the food, but more often the company we kept. Golf isn't going away, but it doesn't mean the losses hurt any less.